So, in healing, is it the remedy or the person? I personally think it's the person. And let me give you an example of this. I'm in numerous Facebook groups, and one of them that I'm in are people discussing using the nicotine patch, which has been shown to actually help like long COVID symptoms and stuff. But more and more, I see people like saying, okay, well, how long would I have to use the patch to lose weight? And how long would I have to use the patch to, solve my arthritis? And why am I having bad side effects from the patch? Because the patch is supposed to do everything. And it's a clear example of what happens. We chase the remedy. Whenever I see people doing this, I know for certain that the medicine they need is themselves. They need their authentic aliveness. Their true self is the authentic aliveness. That is the only thing that can facilitate healing in truth, like at the depths of our soul. That's the thing that's going to do it. It's the only thing that's present in this now moment. When we are externalizing our power to a remedy or a patch or a hormone, we are saying, I have no power here, but this thing does. And God, I hope this thing gives me its power. Now, does that mean that when the self is the medicine that we never use remedies? No. But when you use remedies when knowing that the self is the medicine, they land totally differently because you're not desperate to the remedy. You're not freaking out if the remedy stops working because you're like, okay, so things have changed. You're not like, oh my God, what? I've had people say this. Well, I'm afraid that they're going to cut off my ability to buy this. So I buy 16 months in advance. Wow. The real lesson there is that there's no trust of the body. There's no trust of the self. There's no trust of our innate aliveness. There's the assumption that we are so broken, and if this remedy doesn't do it, I am doomed. But that's not the truth of who we are. So maybe you can ask yourself, am I externalizing my power when it comes to my health? Am I externalizing it to a remedy or a vitamin, an herb compound, a detox protocol, anything, even a special diet? Am I externalizing it? And if so, does that feel good? It never has to me, but you might be different than me. It's never felt good to me when it's all reliant on a remedy. When I no longer feel reliant on remedies, they work 1,000 times better anyway. When I'm no longer reliant on remedies, I need very few of them. When I'm no longer reliant on remedies, I trust myself more. And I can sink into the spacious stillness within. And I'm telling you that that's the biggest magic there is. So check in with yourself. Are you in the externalization of your health phase? Would you like to turn it towards internal power? Because if so, I can help you. That's what I do. That's what alchemy does. And you could really be free. Use the remedies as intermediaries, but not as the thing. I'd love to support you. Send me a message.